everyone. Welcome to the Baca Wines Happy Hour. My name is Catherine Hall.
And I'm Jennifer Brown.
And normally you are here with Jennifer, but we have such a special guest today that I wanted to join in, so thank you for letting me join.
You're very welcome. I would have done the same thing in your shoes.
We have some great wines and a fabulous guest. Julia Louis Dreyfus is going to be joining us today, and I can't wait to bring her on. So let's do that. Julia, are you there?
I think she's right there. So exciting.
And while she's coming, I'll just say that our tasting rooms are open now. So if you can come up and you're in the Bay Area, come on up and see us. Hey, Julia.
Hey, Julia.
Hi. How are you?
So nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Nice to see you. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm just trying to get this camera just right. I hope that's good.
Wonderful. But I cannot hear you all that well right now.
Oh, I wonder if maybe your speaker's covered by something.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to hold it. Can you hear me better?
No?
I
can hear you though. So, well, anyway, you got so many fans out there and they're just going to get them closer to their phones so they can hear you. Anyway, it's great to have you here. The last time I saw you, you were working really hard on the election, and you, as anybody who follows you know, you gave it your all, and thank you for saving the world. Do you have another, are you saving the world in a different way these days?
Well, you know, we worked really hard in this last election, and you know, not to put too fine a point on it, but there's more work to be done. And so, I'm definitely going to be helping out, you know, this administration as much as they need me to, of course. And I'm already thinking about 2022. And I'm also thinking about fighting voter suppression, which is a really serious thing that we have to tackle, because it's kind of, well, it's not kind of, it's undemocratic, and we have to put an end to it. So that's really what my focus is going to be, in addition to climate work that I do. So that's what's on my mind.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I just want to say that everyone's chiming, you have so many fans, and they're all chiming in that they can hear you perfectly. So just
good.
Want you to know.
So great.
Okay.
So maybe it's just us. But anyway, so to all of you who are watching, Julia has said that will answer some questions. So get your questions out there, and then we'll get to as many as we can when we're coming on. And said, Julia, I have to tell you this. Last time I saw you, you told me to watch The Bureau, which I loved.
Isn't it fabulous?
So good.
So good.
Yeah. And so good for your French. I mean, not that you need to practice yours, but for me, it was wonderful because, you know, to all of you who maybe don't know it, it's got subtitles, so you can practice your French and understand the story too.
And did you watch all seasons?
Yeah,
I did. I finished the whole thing. It was incredible. So good.
How about that last episode? Wasn't that mind-blowing?
I could not believe that's how, I mean, I realized if they were gonna, I don't want to ruin anything for anyone.
Spoiler alert, I haven't seen the last.
If they were going to do something to one of the two characters, I understood why they did it to the person they did, but still, yeah, I did not expect that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It's a really, really good show. So anyway, big plug for The Bureau.
Yeah, totally. You guys are gonna love it, and then you're gonna say thank you, Julia, as I just got a chance to do. So anyway.
You know what? Here's another recommendation, if you don't mind my saying. Last night I watched a movie that has stayed with me ever since. It is so remarkable, and perhaps you've seen it. It's called The Father.
No. With
Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman. It's gut-wrenching, and it is so impeccably done. Yeah, it's just a work of art. So I recommend that.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, thank you. There, you heard it here. You know, for advice on what to watch, go to Julia Dreyfus.
We did get a question. Julia, we met briefly, but I'm Catherine's daughter, Jennifer.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that.
I mean, no big deal. You guys are the most important people here. But I'm Jennifer. I run Baca. And
Hi,
I did get a question for you from the audience, which is, what is your favorite Jonah insult? That just came in.
My favorite Jonah insult is Jolly Green Jizz Face. That was
Nice.
early
Good.
on, and it was really, really, really fun to deliver.
Very cool. Hey, by the way, both of you are Northwestern alum. I'm the odd man out here.
Oh, right. Yes. So I wanted to say to you, Julia, so I went to Northwestern. I graduated from there. When you go there, as I know your son went and your husband went too, but everyone talks about how you're an alum. It's touted from every rooftop. And I also lived in Willard, which is right across from Shepherd, where you lived. So, which were
But I
kind of
also lived in Willard.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, my second year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you ever attend the Francis Willard party?
I don't remember. I think I might have been too high at the time to remember anything.
I don't know. What do you? Is there a secret handshake or something, or what do you guys?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
But
If anything, I think. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say, if anything, I would say some of us in Willard were a little on the dorkier side, at least when I was there, and I loved it.
Yeah.
But I know you were very cool when you went to school there.
Were you in drama?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, fabulous.
Yeah.
By the way, we're all drinking a little rosé right now. I'm drinking out of the can. I think Jennifer's drinking out of the glass.
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah. So
I put it in my pretty glass because.
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, I love that.
That's a baccarat, I think.
No, it's San Louis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Louis.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I know. Oh, I love that glass.
Thank you. I do too. It's my fancy one. I figure, why not?
Yeah.
So
okay, well, I'll just do it out of the
I
can
haven't
just
tried
to
it yet,
balance this out.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. So Julia, we have a game that we thought we would play.
Okay.
You have said it's okay to do, and Jennifer is going to sort of walk us through it. So everybody else who's watching, who maybe doesn't know, Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
How it goes and what we're going to do.
Did you have a question, Julia? Did we cut you off?
What I'm trying to do is figure out this friggin' I think I just figured. No, not quite. There. Let's hope it doesn't move.
It was fun that we got to take a tour of your office.
Oh yeah, this is my little office. I love it in here.
Okay. Well, so at Baca Wines, we like to say that we make serious wine. You know, we do all the best techniques when we make the wine, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. So all of our wines are named after games. I learned from my family that it's a lot of work to make wine, but what's the point of making wine if you don't also have fun? So all of our wines are named after playful games and things like that. This one's called Somersault. And I thought it could be fun for us to play Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
Which for those of you guys at home, if you don't remember how to play, we're going to alternate and each one of us say a statement. And the person who has done that statement has to drink. So for example, if I said, I've won an Emmy, there's only one person in this group who would drink.
Yeah.
That would be
Julia.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start us off.
Okay.
Okay.
Never have I ever drank a white Zinfandel. Okay, I'm going to drink.
Wait, hold on. I'm drinking because I did drink white Zinfandel, or
You're drinking because you have in your life, because you have had one.
Oh yeah, I've had one. Which one am I?
Well, and part of the reason we wanted to put that in is because this a rosé from Zinfandel in the old days used to be called a white Zinfandel.
It was usually made in a sweet style, and we make it in a more elevated dry style. But we thought that would be a little trick question for you too.
Oh, it's a very good trick question. It seems as if I sort of failed it, but having said that, this is totally delicious. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mom, it's your turn.
Okay. Never have I ever preferred a French wine to a California wine.
Uh-oh.
And you can be totally honest. It's not like
totally
all wines, but you know, have you ever?
Actually, I'll start off.
Yeah. Sorry. Not all the time. Come on.
Yes, I have occasionally as well.
I mean, there are so many wonderful French wines. They're fabulous French wines, and they're just different styles. So
right.
Okay.
So Julia, it's your turn. You get to ask us a question, or ask all of us a question.
Okay.
Never have I ever?
Never have I ever. And in fact, I have never stomped grapes with my feet.
Oh, you haven't?
No? You have! Cool.
It's kind of a weird experience. It feels very odd, but you have to do it sometime. You'll have to come out and visit us and we'll set it up for you. We don't make wine that way, but it's fun.
We do it at parties.
But but do the stems get in your feet and stuff? I mean, is it?
No, there's no stems by that time. The stems, it's been
I'm worried about the danger aspect of it.
No, it's okay. You can make it through. It actually is just so squishy, and you really do. You feel like Lucille Ball. It's very fun.
Exactly. That's why I asked the question. I'm trying to come to you guys and do that. And anyway, we will.
Okay. Yeah, that will be fun. We'll have to do that sometime.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, I think we have time for one more never have I ever question. Okay. Never have I ever. Oh. I know. We have so many good ones.
Choose. Go fast.
Okay. No pressure. Let's see. Never have I ever told a joke and no one laughed.
Never have I ever told a joke and no one laughed. Well,
okay. We have.
I definitely have. I'm surprised that you have, but.
Oh my God. That's the thing about being a performer, is that you have to fail pretty miserably. And very often you fail quite a lot. And so that's happened to me more times than I care to admit. But anyway, let's not get sad.
Oh, well, that's actually, it's very refreshing, I think, for those of us who think, you're such a superstar and so funny. So it's nice to hear that other people also struggle sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, when you take risks, right? Not everything can hit it out of the park.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No risk, no real gain, I think.
Totally.
Okay, I want to ask one more, and then you can too if you want. But never have I ever made a whole meal from scratch.
What does that include? Everything?
Well, I'm thinking. Well, for me, it's so easy because I never have. but I was
I think I have.
Well, we know you're such a good baker. I thought maybe you might.
I have made the only thing I don't really do yet is make bread, but let's assume I've made a meal that didn't have bread in it. So bam.
Okay.
I'm impressed to both of you. That's really cool. So,
Catherine, you haven't made a meal from scratch. I find that so hard to believe.
No, I mean, I'm good with wine, but not cooking. It's never really appealed to me. And the hardest thing for me about cooking is to make everything end at the same time.
That's brutal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timing is difficult to keep things hot. No, but she has lots of opinions about what she likes.
Yes, that's true. Well, I can complain.
Okay. Well, we have so many more we could ask you, but just to make sure we have enough time for audience questions, I do want to tell you about our next wine real quick.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so this is our Baca Somersault.
Yes.
So this is a Zinfandel that comes from Mendocino, and which is a really wonderful area of California. Our family originally grew grapes in that area in Mendocino. It's an old vine Zinfandel vineyard, and the wine that comes from there is really, really rich in flavor, but we're making it in a fresh, contemporary way, so that's not that overly jammy, overpowering Zinfandel that you can sometimes get. And I really love, our winemaker is a woman, her name is Alison Frickle-Hollister. And together, I think we just really made this really fabulous, fruit-forward Zinfandel that's got a lot of energy. So I thought we could taste it together.
Love to. Cheers.
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 So, and when I taste, I know you're a pro with wine, but I always like to look at the color. This has a really bright color, so you know that it's a little bit younger and it has some really nice acid in it.
Well, it's totally delicious.
Nice.
It's not too heavy.
Thank you. Yeah, Zinfandel is a really great food wine because it's not overpowering. It's really it's on a lighter style.
Right.
But actually, I think traditionally, I mean, up until about 10 years ago in particular, and still some today, Zinfandels were made in such a very big big way. So I love this sort of elegance of this wine, you know?
Yeah. Fantastic. What did you say about the color though? What were you saying?
So generally speaking, when a wine is brighter in color, it means that it's either younger or higher in acid. It's a indicator that it's fresher. So we like to make wine that's fresher. So it's picked a little bit earlier. It's usually a little bit lower in alcohol. And I like to say that it's more energetic. The wine kind of jumps out of the glass a little bit more. So those are a lot of terms, I know, but
yeah, but I get it. I think it's delicious, and I think everything you said about it applies for real.
Oh,
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, let's see if we've got some questions.
Oh, I do see a really good one. It's also about Jonah, who came up earlier, but would you rather be stuck in an elevator with Jonah or Ted Cruz?
Jonah. Although, wait a minute, I could also, I'd love to be able to tell Ted Cruz what I think of him.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that's kind of fun. So maybe I revamp my answer.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have one more you want to?
Oh, yeah, we do. We have lots more questions. Yeah, if you weren't an actress, what would you do as your career?
I would be unemployed. Honestly, I have no other skill set. I mean, you know, you could pay me to drink your wine all day, but I mean, honestly, I don't have any other skills. I don't. I really don't.
Well, I don't believe that, but.
Julia, it has just been such a delight to have you on. Thank you so much for spending some time with us, and it's wonderful to see you again.
Ladies,
do you have any last thoughts that you want to share with people before you go?
Yeah. Wear a mask. Please stay safe. Get vaccinated as soon as you're able. Keep 6 feet apart and get ready for this pandemic to be done and move on with our lives. How great is that going to be?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right?
Hear to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. Thank you so much.
It's such a treat to see you. Really.
Me too.
Bye-bye, Julia.
Bye.
Bye.
Those of you that that have just heard about us, please follow us at Baca Wines. We have wonderful guests like Julia that come on, and we always have a lot of fun in our happy hours. Not always together, but we always like to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, not always together, but anyway, we'll be back. We've got lots more shows coming up and lots more wonderful guests, as Jennifer just said. So we look forward to seeing you. And in the meantime, stay healthy and sip up.
Sip up. Yes. Cheers, Mom.
Cheers to you, honey.